Good afternoon to all our listeners and viewers of the NDC Heartbeat podcast. We're happy to welcome all those who are listening on radio via WeFM, Vibes FM, Spice Capital Radio. We've got 100.5 FM out of Labby in Grenville. We've got Rampoon Radio out of Delaware in the United States, and other stations picking up the heartbeat on a Sunday afternoon. Welcome also to the NDC family on the Facebook platform and also on YouTube. Welcome to another heartbeat. It's another beautiful Sunday afternoon in Grenada, albeit a little bit cloudy here and there, but in the south the sun is peeping out again, and it's going to be another lovely Sunday in Grenada. What are we going to be doing today? We're going to be chatting in a while with Minister Andy Williams. There's so much for us to, catch up on. Lots of things are happening in the South, and he needs to update the nation on this and other matters. But before we do, continued public demand and requests. They want to see the rally of June 2026. The mother of all rallies, which were put on by the National Democratic Congress in late June. And therefore, we're going to be sharing again with you a short excerpt, and then we'll be chatting with Minister Andy Williams. So stay with us. Enjoy the NDC rally of June 2026. Coming to you now.
Oh yes, stronger. You, me, us. Everybody is pumped up. We are ready to go. We are doing this again and again and again. Come on, let's go, let's go. How do you feel today?
Excellent. Yeah, I love it. I love the build-up. I love the vibes.
And do you think NDC have a chance of winning the next general election?
I don't think, I know NDC will win the next election.
The place is very nice, it's beautiful. Make me feel like I'm proud to be Grenadian all over again.
What do you think about the ambience, the space?
Amazing. It feels like I'm coming to a brunch. I love the colors, the decoration. I like to see a lot of young people here in attendance, and that shows a lot about this party.
I'm in the construction sector, right? And at no point in time I've seen so much construction happening in the country that we can't even have the manpower to meet the demand right now. So it's a good day.
I travel from New York, come straight up just to be part of it. The best thing that ever happened, the transformation, you can definitely see the jobs is there. I mean, you cannot ask for anything from the last election to this day, which is 4 years. I mean, you cannot ask for anything better. Yes, there is ups, there is downs, but I mean, you've seen the changes, you have seen the transformation.
God bless Deacon Mitchell and the way forward for each and every one of us, especially the young people. So much to offer for them. No turning back.
This is the best. That is my first time coming to the NDC rally, and that is the best.
I don't have to pay no school fees for my daughter from September. And then for the past beginning of the school years, no school fee. She's going to be graduating next year when she goes to TAMCC, free again. So it's just an awesome feeling,
Vote NDC on election day. I want NNP to take this and put it in their pipe and smoke it.
Once you are green, you have no choice but to turn yellow. Because most things green eventually turn yellow.
This is going very good. As far as I can see, next election is NDC all the way.
All the way.
All the way.
NDC to the world.
To the world.
I feel proud as a Grenadian to see that we celebrate 4 years stronger and better. And I can say the Prime Minister is doing a marvelous job.
Like our living on about 10% of the population, about 10,000.
It's going to be phenomenal, and I cannot wait to watch the next 4 years unfold.
Put back NDC in the power, right? Because they're working for young people, they're working for our country, they're seeking our best interests, they're creating jobs. NDC all the way. If you want to see a better future for your children, your grandchildren, Deacon Mitchell all the way. Vote NDC.
Can you tell me your personal opinion on Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell?
Well, to be truthful, you want the son. And what I see is doing something very good for the country. And I will support them
right through. What is happening about the regional legacy is a true reflection of you, me, and us. And you can see the people out in the numbers. There is a sense of unity, there is a sense of readiness, and we are prepared to take the progress forward.
How do you feel today?
Elated, satisfied, contented, and looking forward to greater things in time to come.
One message for each Grenadian. What will that message be?
For this yellow, give NDC a chance to continue the progress.
Let me see you put your hands in the air. Start to wave like this. She said, take it easy. What? Wind up yourself. Wind up yourself. She said, take it easy. I will. Get up. NDC. Everybody set the jump up.
I had to leave New York to come down for that rally.
Wonderful.
You understand me? And we are going places. It's up and up and up. Nothing could be better than that. NDC is a winner, and they will never stop. They cannot stop NDC. They cannot stop a river. It's flowing and it's up, up and up. I am ecstatic. The migration is excellent. The people support, they're warm, and the energy after 4 years is electrifying. And we look forward to the next 4 and the next 4 and the following 4. I feel like a winner. I feel like an achiever. I feel like great things are happening for the country and for our people. I feel like we are on the right track. I feel like what we have done for the last 4 years are what people wanted from us. And I feel that the people have the confidence in us to give us at least another 4 years. And from there, many more to come.
How do you feel today?
I feel wonderful. We were blessed by the weather this morning and it's gone now. And I feel wonderful. The turnout has been great. And I had to be here to support the party because the party is doing amazingly for the country.
One term is not enough. You have to let them continue to work because they have been working from the time they took office, and the work continues in all directions. So please give them another chance or another 3 chances because Deacon Mitchell is working very hard.
As a former Prime Minister of Grenada, how do you feel today?
Well, I feel good today because NDC in the last 4 years have done an excellent job. I mean, I'll tell you, in my view, not even the revolution did as much as they did. When you put this in context, in education, in health, infrastructure, they have touched everything. Public workers, police, teachers, I mean, we have to give them credit.
I will be back someday to come.
NDC! Ready up! What this? Man, I'm ready to see this! And what?
I love the party. They're doing great. I mean, that's the government that done so much in 4 years. And yet for a person not seeing that. Well, the blinded ones, a matter of fact. But we're going great.
Outline one thing they did that is different.
Pay pension and increase the police salary and the nurses. Give them incentives with the doctors so they won't leave and go in somebody else's country and work.
So here, I asked her one thing and she did about 4 or 5. You, me, us, 4 years stronger.
And they see all the way.
We have a Prime Minister that focuses on development. And this is why he travels, he goes here, he raises money there, he promotes Grenada internationally. And I think we are coming in with 11 to 14 seats.
I feel excited to see the crowd and to see the amount of people here today. Grenada moving forward, people agree. The majority of the people here agree that Grenada definitely on the right track.
Deacon Mitchell back into power. That's the man for the country. He had a place moving and he have a heart for the nation and for the young people.
Wonderful.
Deacon is the man. We voted him back again and he's stuck.
Wonderful.
Nobody ain't changing it.
Wonderful.
Nobody ain't changing it.
Get out and register so we can vote.
Register.
Go out and register. This party here will win 15 seats.
Don't ring the bell. We be putting the conch shell for them in the song.
Remember the function is coming. Get ready. Stay aggressive. Stay positive. Register to vote. Register to vote. Make sure you have your voter's ID. Make sure you encourage your neighbors, your families to come out, because the election have consequences. If you want Grenada to keep moving forward, you need to make sure that it's you, me, us, NDC, going. I love you. We look forward to serving you for the next 6, 10, 15, 20, 30 years to come. We aim it high up to the sky. We aim it high up to the sky.
Welcome back to the NDC Heartbeat. This was really the mother of all rallies, held June 2026, and the demands just continue. We want a seat, we want to hear the people next week and the following weekends. So it goes. What can I say? The demand is there. But anyhow, we have now in studio the Honorable Andy Williams, the man of the Great South.
The Great South.
The Great South.
And the best South.
Wonderful indeed. Welcome to the Heartbeat once again. And
Thank you, Chairman.
what we want to chat about is the People's Manifesto.
Right.
How it's been going, not just on mainland Grenada, Carriacou, Petite Martinique, but now also in the diaspora.
Yes.
Let's start off first of all with mainland Grenada.
So we had a very successful sessions when it came to the People Manifesto. I want to publicly state that we concluded the sessions on last Friday. And that's when you had all the different constituencies, the 15 constituencies, coming together every Tuesday and Wednesday. Some did it more days, more than 2 days in a week.
Right.
For example, Prime Minister did 20 meetings, and he was scheduled to do approximately 12 meetings. But he thought it was necessary to go back to some communities that he would have missed if he did it by polling divisions. So he did it by communities, and Prime Minister did 20 meetings.
20,
and I want to applaud him for that. The idea was to go out to the people and hear what it is that they want to see in our manifesto. And we will shape the next 5 years with those ideas.
Right.
The fact is, Terry and Grenada, when most parties do their manifesto, they will sit in a room, they may go to certain focus groups and get some ideas and put it in the manifesto. What we thought was necessary is that if we are for the people, by the people, and of the people, we are supposed to go beyond the focus groups and really and truly go to the people who live in communities, who face certain challenges every day, and hear what it is that they want to see happen for the next 5 years. So we went to the grassroots, we went to the lowest, to the grassroots, to get the ideas for more people. And how the meeting went, as the ideas came in, we had everything set up. We had the scribes who were taking in the information. We had an app where the information was being fed into. We had moderators. We had people in charge of logistics, in charge of free refreshments, because we wanted to make everything look standard and organized. So as the ideas came in, it was recorded and it was put into an app where everything is stored. So it doesn't matter what suggestion came up, it is recorded, right? And the people idea, we really have them and gather them. Why? Because we want to be able to put it in a document and come back. And when we say the manifesto, the People Manifesto will guide the Community Manifesto and the National Manifesto, right? So the last time we had a Community Manifesto where it was just a one-pager, and the truth is that we were just getting ready for election. We were coming into office. We were kind of new, and so we thought that was 4 years ago. And if we have to show improvement, we have to do it better. So we said that now that we have time, let's prepare a proper document. You cannot tell me 5 items in our manifesto will be put there for St. George South, which have a population of over 12,000 by now. which have about 27 villages in the south. You can't tell me only 5 things the south will want. So what we did with the manifesto, we went community by community on the ground to different villages. And of course we grouped some together, so to be able to manage the timeline. And then when we're going to come back now and prepare a community manifesto where we are going to have points and items by villages. So you're talking about not just last time we had a one-pager, it's probably going to be a booklet this time, right? And the beauty about the manifesto is that we will use the manifesto to guide us for the next 5 years. So and I always tell people, it doesn't matter if you like NDC or not. Yeah, you could dislike NDC, or you can like NDC. The fact is that country comes first, and you have to have a way to measure our performance. So the manifesto is a standard where you have to hold us in a counter. And in the next 5 years, when we win the next election, of course, and we form the government again, this is your document to tick off and see how well we have done. It's like giving a man a work, and you're giving his responsibilities. And to evaluate him, you will go back to the responsibilities, do an evaluation, and to see how well he performed against his responsibilities. If he did well, then he gets a good mark, and they can say, hey, you passed your probation, you can continue again. If he performed bad, but you have to get somebody else. And it's the same principle. So, and that's what we believe in. The process of democracy, and the process where we allow our people to participate in the decision making as to how we go forward in the manifesto.
But I can well imagine in all of these sessions there must have been a tonload of data coming in. So naturally it has to be properly assessed. Everything can happen in the first 4 years. So would there be a continuation thereafter, taking on board the suggestions, ideas and so forth of citizens?
Yes, so there are some ideas that can work. There are some that very and truly may not be able to work. And that's where we have the honest conversation and say, hey, not everything that is being suggested can happen. So that's the idea. But to go a little beyond, Terry and Grenada, the fact is, know that we have the ideas coming in and we put them in a document. Let's say we have budget for the next budget cycle. And I know, okay, I have 40 things to complete for the South. I can choose out maybe the 10 low-hanging fruits that we can address one time and put it in the budget for 2027. So imagine you as a citizen, you came to this manifesto meetings, you made a suggestion that I want to see a community center in Belmont. That was one of the suggestions that came up. And let's say in a matter of 1-2 year time, 2 years, you actually see the construction of the center. To you feel like if your concerns were heard. Because at the end of the day, here came the suggestion, and then you have the implementation, where you have the construction of the center. And so one can feel fulfilled. And let me just give an example. I went to a meeting in Springs, Plainfield, in 2024 December. And the citizens said that they wanted the school to be fenced. They said that they wanted the drain to be fixed. They said that they wanted the track between Janangle coming through the school to Belmont. They want that to be fixed also, because a lot of school children use that path to come to school, even elderly, the whole community. And when it rains, it's impossible to pass. Now, if you go to Springs now, you will see the school was fenced. You will see the drain was fixed, and you will see that part between Janangle and Belmont. A road is there now with some steps. And all that came about because the people said what they wanted. And as a government who listens to the people, it is our job to implement what the people want. So it's a similar thing to the manifesto in terms of, this will be our guide. So when we go to budget and you hear us speaking in budget, you can listen, because you know what the idea that we will be coming with It's your ideas that we are seeking to implement. And that is the job of the member of parliament. You pick a member of parliament to represent you, not to represent himself. It's like going to a restaurant. When you sit down, so let's say we go to dine, we go to a dinner, right? And when we go to the restaurant, the waiter come and gives us what he wants. He may give you pork. You may not be. You may not be.
I don't want pork.
Right? He may give me fish, but maybe I want chicken. So the fact is, what he has to ask you what you want.
What you want?
Ask me what I want, and then go back to tell the chef, and he will prepare it for us. And that's the whole thing. So
very simple.
You choose us to represent you. We're supposed to ask you what you want, and then when you tell us, we put it together, and this will be our guide for the next 5 years, so we know as long as we implementing, when we go to budget and we speak in budget, we are speaking your language. And that is the job of the member of parliament.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So indeed, it's a straight case.
Yes, straight case.
All right.
Diaspora.
So all the constituencies, would you say, have been now fully covered and engaged in these discussions?
Yes, and we are doing them simultaneously.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to have the impact through the whole nation.
Right.
Yeah, and you had in all the sessions, you had young, old, you had male, female. You have, trust me. They were good sessions, and when in some of the meetings, I was shocked to see the amount of people that came out to the meeting, and it shows that Grenadians are interested in how the country move forward, and that was an excellent sight to see.
Great.
It's something that we have to continue, and the more we continue something like that, is the stronger we will get as a nation, because you will have the government speaking to the people and working in collaboration. When that happens, we can only look forward to the best. So we have started something, we want to continue going forward. And listen, from Prime Minister to everyone, even to me in the South, it was just a joy. And when you go back to see some of the suggestions, I can tell you, Terry and Grenada, if it was just me alone or you alone, Terry, you and I, we could not have come up with some of these suggestions.
Yep. No, people's power.
Yes. And sometimes, again, we may underestimate people.
Oh, you talk a book there.
Because this gentleman spoke in the manifesto meeting. He didn't articulate it in the best way, but he spoke about having everyone in the same classroom. Not everyone have the same skill level, learning ability. Sometimes you may be more inclined to the skills part of it. I may be more inclined to the academic side of it, but because I'm performing more in the academics, it may seem like if I'm more intelligent than you. It's just that we just made up different. And he articulated that, and he was saying that we need to bring a more skills program into the schools to accommodate children who may not be academically inclined.
Absolutely.
And what happened is that, let's talk about the young people. You go to school, the education system doesn't really cater for you, and you start to get discouraged, you start to get depressed, and you may want to drop out because you find that school is not really cutting it for you, you're not doing well. And what happens? When you drop out, that skill that you have is buried, and you go on, end up in all sorts of things that is not on the right track. And then just so we lost someone. But if we are able to introduce skills in our school system at an early age, it means that we can cater for those who are not academically inclined. They can feel empowered. And just like that, we can move from someone being depressed and going on the wrong side of life to someone really excelling in life.
Well, I don't know if you probably heard of it or knew of it, but when I attended GBSS, what is now the Trade Center, that is by just after Tropicana.
Right, the Craft Center.
Craft Center.
Yeah.
That used to be the skills training center for GBSS and high school.
Okay.
You can have woodworking, metalworking, carpentry, the whole works, needlework, all kind of things.
And what year was that?
That would have been in the 60s, late 60s.
Okay.
And that was there. And it was compulsory. that you attend that skills training center 1 day per week, every Friday.
Right.
You take your choice, what you want to do. And there are professionals there guiding you along and so forth.
And you hear the stories all over, because even when I went to Palma in the 80s, Palma had a woodwork center and so. And something that just keeps coming back to me, the question that I ask myself, where did we go wrong? Because, you know, it's like we had all these things set up there before, and we just dismantled them.
Well, the machines and so forth, they unfortunately was gotten rid of about 10 years ago. I mean, you're talking about real solid equipment.
Yeah.
They were donated by the Canadian government, CEDA.
Right.
Equipment have been sold out.
So we have a gentleman, as you said, that called Septimus in Granners Valley. He used a coconut fiber to do mats, shoes, etc. And that is something that we really want to start teaching in the South soon. He has a machine there, and I think if we can do that, this is something that is so creative. It could be a hit for the Caribbean and a hit for the world too.
Yeah, of course.
I'm looking, listen, all these coconut that has been sold all over.
Yep.
The shares, instead of throwing them now.
No, it's a byproduct.
Exactly.
Of some new product to be developed.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. And there are just so many other products.
Yeah.
The dry straw from bananas and so forth. All of these things can be put into production.
Yeah.
It's just the skill, the training that the people require in order to now find employment for themselves.
And I want to use this moment to thank the people of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique for really coming out and showing interest in your country's well-being, in terms of how we go forward, how we move forward, so that you can shape the next 5 years of Grenada and how Grenada propels itself to the world and the Caribbean. So it is my duty as General Secretary, on behalf of our political leader, Honorable Deacon Mitchell, to say thank you for everyone who participated. Some did not get a chance to come to the meetings, but they gave their suggestions, which we put it into the system also. So all that will be tallied up at the end of the day.
Well, all of that data that has been now collated,
yes,
you put that into AI, and it can develop a masterful document for you.
Right.
We'll talk about that otherwise.
No problem. You're welcome.
Now, also, you had an opportunity to also engage the diaspora.
Yes,
in
correct.
The manifesto.
Correct.
People's Manifesto.
And sometimes we tend to forget the diaspora at times. Yeah. And sometimes we only see them because we want a little money or a little barrel or something, the folks in the diaspora. But these are Grenadians that live outside that would have seen things that even we do not see on a daily basis.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they may experience certain things that we do not experience.
They have a broader, wider perspective.
Exactly. And I always tell people, if you want to grow, you cannot grow by staying in your own bubble. You have to get outside, see different things, explore.
Yeah,
and expand your vision so that you can come back and put together something that is creative and not reinventing the wheel. So the folks in the diaspora, I want to see that they were very instrumental also in this process. We wanted to hear what they had to say. Because sometimes, Terry, if we ourselves are in Grenada, sometimes, you know, like, you're in a place for so long, you can't see things.
Not true.
So
somebody with a fresh pair of eyes can see everything.
And that's why the diaspora is so important. So we had a session on the diaspora last night. Very nice session. Some very interesting ideas came up, from healthcare to customer service to the public service to transport, etc. All those stuff came up last night. And there are some very interesting ideas which they brought to the fore and which would have been recorded also. And I want to even tell the folks in the diaspora thank you, because it gave us a fresh lens to see Grenada and to see it from their eyes, seeing that they are living in the UK, in the US, in Canada, right? So they can see things that we are not seeing on a daily basis. It was a really impressive session, and it was one that I enjoyed a lot. folks like Flying Turkey.
Yep.
I'm not sure if you know Flying Turkey.
Oh yeah.
Right? He had a song, Grenada Still Belongs to Me. And let those who dwell among us without sins cast the first stone. Yeah, really. So it was nice seeing men like Flying Turkey there, patriots to Grenada. Yeah, and so it was not something that you can say it was a party something, it was a national something.
Right.
I always tell people that our national interests should transcend above our party politics.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who party is in office, we have to live, our children have to live in Grenada, and we want what's best for our children. Of course, if you ask me, the NDC is the best choice for Grenada.
Absolutely.
And we have proven that, because you can see from since we came into office the improvements that was made. To be simple thing as we in the carnival season. Do you know, when we came into office, the Soca Monarch prize money, the Power Soca Monarch prize money was $50,000. When we came into office, the Power Soca prize money was 50,000 EC dollars. Do you know how much is the prize money now?
I think it's close to 100, is it?
$100,000.
No, that's a great attraction.
You understand? So you can see the improvements. Yes, I agree that it can grow more because of the effect that the guys are having on the culture. But look at the improvement, 100% increase.
Yep.
When it comes to the last 4 years.
Yep.
Let's look at even the Groovy. The Groovy is somewhere around 30,000.
Yeah.
Right now the Groovy is 80,000.
Wow.
And even if you look at the other events like the Pan and so, all these things increase.
Yep.
Yeah. So you can see the investment being made in culture.
Yep.
And we are seeing now that Spice Mass or Grenada Carnival is the envy of the Caribbean.
Oh yeah.
And we can see, hold on,
quality.
Let's go again. We have introduced the creative industries during our time, during this administration.
Yep.
And you can see the level of our music, the improvement being made. Back in the days, when Specky and Ajamu used to be running the road in Grenada when it comes to music, they couldn't really match up. Well, Trinidad was like over us. So yes, we were doing good. Specky and Ajamu, they will be hitting Canada, hitting the US, taking it on, doing a bit, but Trinidad always was the mecca. They were over us.
They had the edge.
No, I mean, these guys that's producing the music now, hats off to them.
Oh yeah.
And guys, if you're listening to me, hats off to you. But the investment that we are making in the creative is showing. We are seeing the improvements in our music. Right now, Grenada music, I can tell you, without any apology, is #1 in the Caribbean.
No, it's trending.
It's trending.
Trending.
I was in St. Kitts last year in a CPL game, and I mean, I was hearing the Grease and the Muddy and the Kerry and everything, and I was in St. Lucia too.
Yeah.
And all these guys' song was playing, it was trending.
Trending, Grenada trending all through the region.
Right, and you can correlate that, or you can link that to the investments we are making in the creative industry, the grants we are given, $25,000 to help studios. Yeah, and you can, I could tell you, Terry, the amount of folks that have been assisted through the creative industries in terms of not just studios, but bringing in equipment from the DJs to everything.
Yep.
And that is one of the things that I really want to attest to, our investment in the culture. So when you see our airport can't take more people, our airport is full to capacity, it tells you that we are doing something right.
Yep.
All hotels, all guest houses, all Airbnb are booked.
Yep.
It tells you that we are doing something right. It tells you that we are on the right track. And I'm saying with no apology that this administration, National Democratic Congress administration, we are really doing our best to move Grenada in the right direction. There are some that wouldn't like it. And not everything you do, everyone will like. Not everything you do, everyone will see the vision at once. But I can tell you our heart is in the right place, and we know once we remain there, this country, Grenada, will continue to be the envy of the Caribbean.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Well, on that note, we'll take a short break.
No problem.
And we'll come back with Trending Grenada.
Yes.
All right. Back in a moment.
Okay.
You, the people, the right the manifesto for the National Democratic Congress in the next election. We will go to all of the polling divisions throughout Petit Martinique, Carriacou, and Grenada, and we will meet with you in each constituency, in each parish, and we will ask you to tell us what you want done in your village, in your polling division, in your constituency. We will write that down. We will put it together, and then we will come back and present it to you as the manifesto of the people co-authored by you, for you, and for the development of Grenada for the next 5 years. We want
people, for you. We invested in education. We have opened doors to exciting skills training. We have established a creative economy. We have said clearly, Grenada's future belongs to you, not a privileged few. To the workers and small business owners, we have worked to strengthen the economy for you. We have reduced unemployment to historic lows. We have brought investments. We have protected your livelihoods and your future with secured pension. We have put Grenada back on the international map. To the young
in the south, you can see transformation happening in Guankai. You can see transformation happening in Granans Valley. For the first time, the people of Mount Zion have a road that they can drive on. As we stand here tonight, the wash program is taking place in the Limes, where everyone in the Limes would be given an inside bathroom and toilet to bring back dignity in our people. As we stand here tonight, the medical woman center is being refurbished. As we stand here tonight, the license center in Dossier that was damaged since Ivan time has now been refurbished.
Welcome back to the NDC Heartbeat for another beautiful Sunday afternoon in Grenada. And in studio with me is the Honorable Andy Williams. And before we went on the break, well, in fact, during the break, we were chatting about St. Mark. And of course, most of you would know that there is now a new caretaker representative for the National Democratic Congress. And a special thanks to friend Brother Quince for the services that he extended during that period. But I would give way now to our General Secretary to give an update as to what is happening in St. Mark with the new representation chosen by the party.
Well, first of all, let me just commend Senator Quince Britton. The handover from him to Kais was a smooth one. It was one that he embraced. He even passed the baton on. In the meeting, he had his conch shell blowing and so, and it shows to the democratic process in our party. In our party, we don't select leaders, we elect leaders. Yeah, and that's where we go to the branch for the branch to make the decision as to who they want to represent them. Okay. And that again is a very important process in democracy.
Absolutely.
So I want to commend St. Mark for the wonderful transformation, the smooth transformation from one person to the next. And I'm hearing a lot of good things about Karis. Even before I met her, I've only heard good things about her. Miss Begans. She was the principal of St. Mark Secondary School, I think. And you hear all the students and everyone saying good things about her. And that in itself is good, because sometimes when we choose people to represent us, it's good to choose someone with a track record of doing.
Of course.
It means that it's second nature to them to do. Yeah? And if you're looking for someone to keep on doing and to represent your constituency, there is no better choice than to take someone who have experience in that. And I got a chance to meet her, I got a chance to walk with her, and I can tell you she's a very humble being. Very humble. She listens. Very articulate. Yeah, and you can see the qualities of an excellent teacher and principal in her. One thing that stands out to me is that the people believe in her.
That's important.
They believe in her, and it tells you something from her record. Yeah, and Terry, And Grenada, what impressed me most about Ms. Gans is that, and let's talk straight, you hear people saying that St. Mark is a forgotten parish. And everything is taking place everywhere except St. Mark. And in speaking to Ms. Gans, she really wants to change that.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to change that. She wants to be the person that will come in and make a difference.
Great.
Yeah, not just talk, but to back up the talk with action. And I see the passion in her. As a matter of fact, she reminds me of me. Yeah, I can see the passion in her.
Yeah.
To get things moving in St. Mark.
Well, teachers never lose their class. You know?
Right. And I want to just tell the people of St. Mark, you have tried 1 week for all your years.
A lot of years, you know.
1 week, right? One person for all years. And the question I ask you, are you satisfied with the level of development in St. Mark? Because for how much years? You have one member of parliament for St. Mark. Only one. And Terry, sometimes we are scared to move out of our comfort zone. But if, Terry, I give you a job, even though we're good friends and I give you a job, and I honestly see rooms for improvement, year after year after year, there should be a time when I say, Terry, no hard feelings, but I have to try someone else.
Yep.
Because I want to see some results.
Mm-hmm.
And I challenge the people of St. Mark to move beyond party and color, and let's focus on country. It is time you give someone else a chance. Someone who grew up in St. Mark, someone who came from the borough and the community. Yeah, when you have someone who lives in St. Mark and knows the plight and the whole challenge of the people of St. Mark, they understand what needs to be done to move the parish and the constituency forward. And I ask people to no hard feelings. You don't have to hate someone to try someone else. I always say that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you're looking for a representation.
That's it.
So I'm saying, I'm asking you, St. Mark, to give Ms. Karras a chance. And from someone who loves their country, who loves their constituency, who wants to see people improve, I believe. And listen, Terry, I don't vouch for people, but I can vouch for Ms. Gans. And I know that she will move St. Mark in a different direction, in a direction that people can look back and say, hey, we were the forgotten parish, but we are the parish or the envy, right? The constituency who's the envy of Grenada now. And I'm saying to people, give her a chance.
Yep.
I know she will do well.
And St. Mark is small, and therefore a lot can be done in a very short space of time.
Yes.
Transformation can be really, really quick.
Yes.
Because St. Mark is a very small parish.
It is. And I say that, when you are not a member of parliament, some folks may be hard on Quince. But remember, he's not a member of parliament.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Every month, since we be in office, we put in place.
He's a caretaker.
Exactly. And with a member of parliament, there are certain things that a member of parliament can do that a caretaker cannot do. Yeah, in terms of a member of parliament can go in parliament and speak up and make demands for their constituency. A caretaker cannot. Okay, he's just a caretaker.
Yeah.
A member of parliament right now in the system get $10,000 a month. So someone come to the office,
irrespective as to which party you're affiliated with.
And that's to show you
the opposition MPs are getting $10,000 per month.
Yes.
Don't forget the vehicle that they get too.
Right. Well, I know they sent it back. They said they don't want the vehicle again. After they was making sport with what kind of vehicle he wanted, when the big man speak, they had to say no, we want the vehicle again. But I'm saying even at $10,000 a month, every member of parliament is getting that. And the caretaker is not. So let's say someone come to your office and say, Minister, I want help to buy a gas. I need help with a fee to go to visit the doctor. Dr. Modest can't do it now. She's getting $10,000 a month. She can't do it now. Let's say someone says, Minister, I want assistance with some blocks because I want to build my bathroom and toilet. I'm working, I'm helping myself. I don't need a little help. Dr. Modest can do it. No. Right? No, you have your caretaker who cannot because they do not have that privilege. Yeah. But if St. Mark get up on election day and vote Ms. Ganzen, you are electing now a member of parliament for St. Mark who heart is in the right place, who I know will do a good job for the constituency and the communities in St. Mark.
Right.
So I'm saying, folks in St. Mark, look beyond the party lines. You don't have to hate someone to vote someone else. Yeah, look and see who will do the best job for the constituency. And if in your heart you know that Ms. Gans will be the best person to lead St. Mark, I'm saying give her a chance. If you don't like, or let's say after 5 years you are disappointed in how she performed, well, again, the power is in your hands. But I'm saying don't just turn a blind eye and keep on giving someone the green and afterwards they're not producing for you. Right? When people say, they make joke like if Columbus come back, he will recognize St. Mark. No, that's not good enough. Just because I say I like you, Terry, I'll take that. No, I want what's best for my children, my grandchildren, the community, and everyone. So if I think that, yes, Terry, you're good, but someone else will do a good job, it is my duty. I owe it to the community, the constituency, and my family and my people to vote who I think is best for the job.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, St. Mark's. I think we have got the best candidate in Ms. Carrie Gans, and I want to ask the people of St. Mark to please support her. If you're not registered, go out and get registered. All the youths who have had contact with Ms. Gans and you think she will do a good job, don't sit down by the sideline and wait and expect the results to be different. You go out, get registered. Not just in St. Mark, but you out Greater Carriacou and Petite Martinique. Get registered. And in this election coming up, make sure your voices are heard. Because at the end of the day, history is not written by those who sit down and do nothing. History is written by those who get up, stand up and say, hey, I want to make a difference. And it is our job to be in that space, to make a difference, and to continue to keep Grenada on the right trajectory.
Right.
Teachers getting dog salary, pension being paid after we were told that if pension were paid, the country will collapse. Right, will go bankrupt. It was said. You can go back at the tips. It was said. We paid pension. We paid dog salaries. Yeah, we are implementing project skills, which young children, the pilot will be in September, October of this year, where from secondary school, they will be learning a skill and spending 1 day in the field to do the practical.
Yeah, very important.
Yeah, we are talking about housing, energy. And why we are right now, we're in a situation where it's difficult because we have to import inflation. And when I say that, I mean when the price at the pump go up, we do not control our fuel prices. It is controlled far beyond us. Yep. So whatever the price up there, if it goes up,
accepted.
Exactly. But we, through former Minister Nazenberg, the oil and gas exploration, and they are doing a wonderful work on that. Yeah. So when you look at us moving forward, I'm saying we are in the right place, but it is up to you to choose between performance or old talk. Right? Old talk will bring you thus far. They will come, they will say the worst about Andy, the worst about Prime Minister Deacon. Old talk, nothing to back it up, just old talk. And they will come and say it is alleged. And they will go with that from left to right. Without any evidence, any proof. Just come and say it is alleged. That's their style of politics. Yeah. Their style of politics is to just come and lambaste everybody, try to put people against us. Just with just old talk and words. Ask them to go and get the evidence and get the proof and say, okay, this is where Andy done wrong. They can't do it. And they want to distract us now. They want, for example, like me now, Terry, to move from what I'm doing to focus on them. So it will become a banter now between myself and the activists and all these people and so. They are paying the activists to do that. The people are paying me to represent them, and I'm saying I always will choose performance over this pettiness and this old talk. The NDC party is not about that.
Well. Every green mango must get ripe at some point in time.
And I want to tell Grenadians, open up your eyes. Open up your eyes. You don't have to like us to support us. You don't have to like us to see what is going good for the country. When they say that all that needs to happen is that something needs to happen within the Ministry of Education. Somebody can get paid and they go on that the country is bankrupt. And they know to themselves it is not true. But the idea is that if they could fool the people and put that in them, right, they could gain points by that. But if the country is bankrupt, how come the IMF and the World Bank is saying that Grenada financial position is strong and continues to grow and continues to get stronger? Right?
Constant reports.
Exactly. So folks have to think for themselves. If the country is getting bankrupt, how come, look at it, some years ago, it was said that the Moy-Bishop International Airport was too big for Grenada. And why are we building an airport that size? Now today, go on the airport today.
Too small.
It's too small.
Oh yeah.
Go on the airport this week. It's too small. Everybody is coming to Grenada. It means that we are attractive. Fly don't go on salt.
No, Grenada.
Fly go on sugar. Right? So if these people here want to tell you Grenadians that Grenada is salt, and the people from outside are seeing the Grenada, the sweet Grenada, it tells you that something is wrong with the people here who are preaching the salt message. So folks, don't let these things fool you. We are on the right projection. Our financial position, we are solid. We continue to do things, to add creative programs and to address things that we can move our country forward. And at the end of the day, we listen to the people. We go back. We have the town halls. We go back. We have the people's manifesto where the people's voice can be heard. And I'm saying, folks, all that is because we want to work with you, and that's why the theme that we had for the rally is you, me, and us together.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Now we got just about 4 or 5 minutes left.
No, stop joking, Terry.
No, seriously.
We just started the program.
time has run.
Nah, I don't believe you, man.
Let's get right into now what is happening with the Nawasa project, the water lines. And I noticed from the airport, the repaving of the roads have started.
Yes.
And they're going real fast. That Baba Green machine progressing.
That's the idea.
Yeah. So over to you.
So, over the years, I was born in the South. I live in the South. And every time work has to be done on the road, it's always a patching and a patching and a patching. And now we have taken the bold step to repave the road in its entirety. The guys they have taken the decision to do the work in the downtime. So like, for example, in the evening, when the airport is less busy, and also in the night. And we have seen that worked well. The paving have started already. If you're going to the airport, you will drive on it. Yeah, and it's part of a project that will take you from the airport to the Moy-Bishop Highway, to the Sugar Mill area, Grandlands Valley, to Woodlands up to the Springs area, and it will take you past the Cliff Road to Calavini, Westall, and all that is to resurface the road. Those roads we have already laid the pipes. Sometimes what happens is that we do the road after Nawasa come.
Then you're going to dig it up.
And dig it up. So we wanted to be different this time and plan how we do it. So that's why we took the step to do the UK Safe project first, and then we go to the paving of the road. Now, I can't not talk about this. This project should have been done 10 years ago. Because the last administration had the monies. It was grant money, and they had the monies in their budget to implement this project 10 years ago. So sometimes when I hear people talking about, they are talking about the inconveniences of the project now. I'm saying, but guys, you could have done that 10 years ago when there was less traffic in Grenada, less demand for public transport, less economic activity, but you did not. And we have to come now and clean up and to implement the thing that they could not implement. And instead of saying thank you, NDC administration for doing that, they want to condemn us. Yeah? So Grenadians, I'm just giving you the facts. So, but we are not running from anything. We take this challenge head on. We understand that there may be some inconvenience.
Yeah, but not cutting you. You joined Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell in England.
Yes.
To renegotiate the arrangement because it was lost.
It was lost.
So reiterate that experience.
No, we could have, we lost 80 million EC dollars grant funding because the last administration got the grant funding from Dave Cameron, UK Prime Minister, since 2016 and didn't do anything. No implementation. They watched the money there, look at the project there, and they did not do anything on it. When we came into office, because of the uncertainty in the UK, they wanted to take back the funds. And Prime Minister and I had to go back and fight for it. We got 70 from the $80 million. The 10 we didn't get back was for the Western Main Road project. We didn't get back the 10, but we got the 70 million for the pipes being laid. But if that funds had to come from our budget, 70 million, imagine that. Mm-hmm. So you had the last administration having monies in their budget and just throwing it away, not doing anything with it. And they want to come back and talk to us about, So tell you something, just.
And that was grant financing.
Grant financing, they did not to pay back. You don't have to pay back for it. So, but that's what we are doing again. Even the tourism project, and I always talk about that with the fort.
Yeah.
I will do a tour just now where we will get the public to go up on the fort to see what a beautiful product we had. But that again was on the books 2017. The monies were there. The World Bank gave you the money at concessionary rates. Give you how much years before you can start back making one payment. Mm-hmm. And they had the police headquarters up there, one on tourism site, and they were doing nothing with it. And we had to come and move the process. As a matter of fact, my ministry, the Ministry of Implementation. Mm-hmm. And when I see them in Parliament talking about implementation, this, implementation, that, but guess what? I agree. We may not have had the opportunity to move everything. But Terry, I can tell you, we are doing a lot. It is hard to reverse what was done in 20-something years, in 4 years. Mm-hmm. So I'm saying, give us some patience, give us a chance, and you will see the difference that this administration will make as we go forward.
Absolutely.
So you have the Ponceline road being started, the pipes are being laid in Bolio. We wanted to start a paving in Bolio already, but what happened is that you have some of the lines that goes to houses and so would have been damaged. So now I have to come in and make the changes in how they run the lines so that the guys can come now and repave the Bolio road going forward. But look at the Willis road again. Mm-hmm. I mean, I can tell you the amount of stupidness that happened with the last administration, the contract, the bidding, the procurement, and millions being wasted going down the road. And we had to come in, finish the Library Road. We had to come in, and actually, people may have thought the Library Road was taking long, but we had to cross the T's and dot the I's in the back. Otherwise, we could have been in trouble if we moved too drastic and too fast. But right now, the Library Road is being done. The Mabuya Road, that has been neglected for almost years, it's being done now. Mm-hmm. Closure Road, it's been done. Breakwater, it's been done. And when you say, a blind man can see things happening to you. So big up to this administration. And I can tell you folks, when anyone who voted for this administration made the right choice. Sometimes we vote because we look at what we can get for ourselves. But there's a bigger mission than just ourselves. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because so sometimes as a parent, you may make certain sacrifices now. But really and truly, the sacrifice that you are making now, your children and their children will be better off at the end of the day. And I'm asking Grenadians to rally behind our Prime Minister, the Honorable Deacon Mitchell. He is a man with a vision. He will move this country beyond where the Caribbean will wonder what is happening in Grenada. And don't just look at it from what you can get for yourself, but look at it from the perspective that we have to come together to move Grenada forward so that our children and their children can benefit at the end of the day. So I want to use this opportunity to big up our Prime Minister. Sometimes I say we don't give him enough credit. A humble gentleman, brilliant, beyond his years. And I enjoy working with him, and I can speak for the whole cabinet. And I ask Grenada to let's rally behind our Prime Minister. Let's show him that we have the faith in him to move us forward, because he is a man with the vision. But before I end, Terry, I want to big up my cousin that just came from the US. Right? His name is Francis, and his father Ron. I think they are listening to the program now, and I told him I would big him up when I come on the program. So Francis, big up yourself here.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't forget.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, we're about to close, so let me give you your final parting words.
Right. So I want to just to thank everyone who came out to their People's Manifesto. I want to thank the whole of Grenada for rallying behind us. I know some of the projects happening now, you may be inconvenienced, but I'm saying, what I say is just for a while. Yeah. In life, we have to make sacrifice. It wouldn't be for long, but it will be worth the wait and worth the sacrifice. I also want to say welcome to everyone who's in Grenada here for Spice Mass. Yeah, you are making this cultural activity the best, not just in the Caribbean, but the best in the world. Yeah, and I want to thank everyone for coming to Grenada. But also, I want to use this moment to speak to our young men, women, and everyone on a whole. Last night, someone reached out to me last night because there was a gentleman that he wanted to fight the Trinidad. And when they reached out to me, I said, you know what, let me try and start working at one time to see what we can do to get this gentleman out. And while working on it, I got the news that he died. And it was from an incident that happened some time back, where from what I heard, two persons was fighting. He went to help one person and he got the worst of it. You know, and I'm saying to our young men, life is worth more than a disagreement, you know, because now you have one person life, one person die, and another person will be, or maybe,
critical state,
and one person may be in prison. So that's two lives that will be affected. And I'm saying, guys, before you act in haste, think. There was once an incident in Montu where a gentleman killed someone, and when he went to jail, he was crying like a baby. He was regretting what he did. And I'm saying, gentlemen, Carnival is to have, is our culture, is to have a good time, not a time for violence. Because at the end of the day, you could be successful today. And when I say successful, you could damage someone and not be damaged today. But who will get damaged tomorrow? You could be the same one getting damaged tomorrow. Do you want to walk around life looking over your back all the time? Or do you want to walk around life being a free man and just enjoying life, going anywhere? So I'm saying, guys, even we have a wonderful product. Let's preserve it. We don't want the product to be spoiled by the violence. Yeah, we have our, like the Boise and the Muddy and everybody, Sakina and Sabrina, everyone producing wonderful music to bring people here. What we want, the last thing we want is for the violence to take place and for folks to say that they are not coming to Grenada. We have the product, we have the support, money is coming into the country that will make it easier and better for all of us. Let's preserve that. Let's look at the bigger picture. Let's leave violence by the side. Violence doesn't solve anything. We have systems that you have to go through that is made to solve issues. Let's do that. And let's continue living with one another in peace, unity, and harmony. Because at the end of the day, this is what Grenada is known for. Our peace, our lack of violence, our unity, our having a good time, eating our oil long, going by the beach, walking anytime in the night. This is what we are known for, and let's keep it. This is our competitive advantage that we have to the world. So let's keep it, folks. And I just want to say hats off to the gentleman who lost his life, and I say to his family, accept my sympathy. And I also want to say to our folks society, let's keep Grenada a safe place. If you see something is happening, violence is about to happen, let's try our best to de-escalate it. You may be saving someone's life. And let me end with this story. One day I was going home, and when I came out of the vehicle, two gentlemen were in a heated argument. They almost fight. weapon they almost pulled weapon. And I came. One guy was driving a garbage truck, and I de-escalated the situation. Right, where everything just went quiet and they forgot it. And the afternoon, later on in the afternoon, the guy who was driving the garbage truck came down by me and said, "Minister, thank you very much. I could have put myself in trouble, or I could have been, thank you very much." He was dressed nice in his clothes. He said, "Thank you very much." And I'm saying, guys, sometimes when we see things happening, we tend to add fuel to the fire. It's not a good thing, because if you love someone, you will try to protect them, try and ensure that they are safe, not put them in more danger.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's my closing statement, and I just want to say, everyone, let's have a wonderful Spice Mass. Let's enjoy it. The Sukamona, the Queen Show, the Groovy, the Panorama, the everything. Let's show support. Let's show why Grenada is number one, and why Spice Mass is number one in the region.
Great.
So everyone, big up yourself. Happy Carnival, but remember, yellow is not a color. Yellow is a code. Yeah.
And so said it.
So said it.
And Grenada continues to be the country in the Caribbean with the lowest crime rate.
Yes.
And if one crime should be committed,
One too
it's
much.
more than enough.
Exactly.
But before I close, let me give you a little riddle. You
Yes.
mentioned about garbage truck.
Yes.
What has 6 wheels and flies?
6 wheels and flies.
Yes.
I don't know.
A garbage truck.
What is, explain it to me. 6 wheels, right? So the wheels.
6 wheels and flies. A garbage truck always have flies.
All right, guys.
Thank you for joining the Heartbeat today, and join us again next Sunday when we have other equally interesting and stimulating conversations to share with you. So have a great Sunday afternoon, and see you again next Sunday. Goodbye now.
Right.